Before you close your eyes tonight, I want you to pause. Just pause. I know your mind is already racing. I know there's a list of things you didn't finish today, words you wish you hadn't said, problems that don't have solutions yet. And you're lying there, carrying all of it like somehow holding it tighter will fix something by morning. But it won't. You know it won't. So let's just be honest for a moment. Right here, right now. God, I'm tired. And I don't mean the kind of tired that sleep fixes. I mean the kind that sits in my chest. The kind where I wake up and the weight is already there before my feet even touch the floor. I've been carrying things I was never meant to carry, and I don't even know when I picked all of it up. It just accumulated. One worry on top of another, one disappointment layered over the last, until I stopped noticing how heavy I'd become. I'm not even sure I can name everything that's wrong. Some of it is obvious, the bills, the uncertainty, the relationship that feels like it's hanging by a thread. But some of it is deeper than that. It's this quiet fear that maybe I'm not enough, that maybe I've already missed my window, that everyone around me is figuring it out and I'm just here, pretending. And I know you say to cast my cares on you. I've read that verse so many times, but honestly, sometimes casting feels impossible when my hands have been clenched so long I've forgotten how to open them. So tonight, I'm not even going to pretend I'm doing this gracefully. I'm just going to say it plainly. I need you to take this from me because I cannot keep holding it and survive. There are things I'm afraid to say out loud, things I haven't told anyone, not my friends, not my family. Fears about my health, about my future, about whether the people I love are okay. I lay here at night and my thoughts spiral into the worst versions of everything. And I try to pray, but sometimes the words don't come. Sometimes all I have is this ache, and I hope that's enough. I hope you hear what I can't articulate. I think about tomorrow and my stomach tightens. There are conversations I don't want to have, decisions I'm not ready to make. I keep asking for clarity and getting silence, and I won't lie, the silence scares me. It makes me wonder if I did something wrong, if I'm being punished, if you've moved on from my situation because there are bigger things to deal with. But somewhere underneath all that noise, there's a part of me that still believes you haven't forgotten me. It's small. Some nights it's barely a whisper, but it's there. And I think that's you. I think that tiny thread of hope that I can't seem to cut, no matter how dark it gets. That's your hand still in my life. So tonight I'm choosing, even though it doesn't feel natural, even though my body is tense and my mind won't quiet, I'm choosing to set these things down. Not because I have it figured out, not because I suddenly feel peaceful, but because you asked me to. And I'm trusting that you meant it when you said your yoke is easy and your burden is light, even though nothing about my life feels light right now. Take my worry about money. I've done the math 100 times and it doesn't add up, and I need you to be the God of impossible math. Take my fear about that person I love who's going down a road I can't follow them on. I can't save them. I've tried, and it's breaking me to accept that, but I'm placing them in your hands because mine are shaking. Take my shame, the things I replay at 2 a.m., the failures, the moments I fell short, the version of me I don't want anyone to see. I'm so tired of performing wholeness during the day and crumbling when the lights go off. You see me right now in this crumbled state, and I'm asking you to love me here. Not the put-together version. This one. I don't need all the answers tonight. I just need to know I'm not alone in this room. I need to know that when I finally drift off, you're still working, still holding, still moving things I can't see. Psalm 55:22 says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved." I'm holding on to that, not because I feel righteous, but because I believe your promise isn't based on my perfection, it's based on your faithfulness. So here it is. All of it, the mess, the fear, the unanswered questions, the grief I haven't fully processed, the hope I'm scared to feel because I've been disappointed before. I'm handing it over, imperfectly, clumsily, with hands that still want to grab it back. but I'm letting go tonight. Let my sleep be rest, not escape. Let me wake up lighter. And if the problems are still there in the morning, give me the grace to face them knowing I don't face them alone. If you're listening to this and something in your chest shifted, if you felt seen for even a moment, I want you to know that's real. You're not alone in what you're carrying, and you don't have to explain it perfectly or pray the right words. Just come as you are. That's always been enough. If you feel led, share what's on your heart tonight. Let this be a space where you don't have to pretend. Someone out there needs to hear that they're not the only one going through it, and maybe that someone is you. Good night. God's got you.